Have we got Valerie's
Yes, I
token
think
on there?
we do. I think we have everyone.
Alright, yeah. So your investigation into the attack on the Lord of Kymel kind of led you on this bizarre path, eventually discovering that certain members of the council were meeting in secret and plotting some sort of attack or overthrow of the city. Further investigation, you discovered a secret passage that led down a huge water slide, eventually ending up in this kind of underground cave pool area, kind of bioluminescent lit by various
Bioluminescent algae.
yeah, like fungus.
I want to be shiny.
You kind of learned that a some sort of demon creature, you're not sure of the race, that was called Thalgus, was sort of in charge of what's going on. The tunnels led you here. You're not sure whether you went the right way or not, but this is where you ended up. Everyone's pretty low on spell slots and stuff as well, right?
Pretty sure, yeah.
By the way, I thought if we leveled up, we would have rested now.
Yeah, I figured you guys were going to rest now.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you guys said you were going to rest. That's why I said you might well level up.
Rest or short rest or long rest?
It's up to you guys.
Because weren't we in a hurry or something?
Well, we were in a hurry, but now we don't know where we are, so we are most definitely fell for quite a while. I would say we're miles away from our regional destination.
I don't think we have.
You cut out there, Hobbit.
Oh, I don't think we have any clue where we are at the moment.
I would say we need to find our bearings. Let's rest the night, or what we believe to be night, and then we can come up with a strategy. Perhaps we can understand where we are.
What I understand is that my night is much shorter than yours. I can afford to sleep on this, but can I afford? I can afford to sleep on this, but can we afford to wait and twice that?
Either way, we've got no way out. We have to follow the pathway that is set in front of us. What say you, Ak? How are you?
I'm a bit bruised, I'm a bit battered. That was quite the ride we come on. I suppose if we take it in watches, we can rest and try and lick our wounds a little bit.
I think a few hours passing will not hurt. Either way, we could be miles away from where we need to be, and we could be late anyway. We are in a place we not know where we are, and believe you me, we are most certainly underground, and You will not want to be at a disadvantage without any spells, or at your full health. We never know what is lurking around the corner.
You sound like you know your way around underground a bit. I'm more than prepared to take you as a guide on this.
We've been traveling long enough. Perhaps you have realized that my skin tone is not that of a regular dwarf.
I just assumed you'd spent too long in the sun.
Now she's laughing.
Let's just say that I am familiar with underground, but my head is missing some vital information, let's say.
That doesn't really know what to make of this, so as you say then, as you say.
I'm happy to take first watch, if we are to rest.
I will take the middle watch.
Or I'll take the third watch.
And I'll take the final.
Okay. And Robert will walk away from the camp a little bit, and so kind of give himself a vantage point of over the camp and the surrounding area.
As everyone gets ready for bed, since I don't exactly need the sleep yet, I'll just fake my sleep until I feel like Robert's watch has ended. And now his watch has ended.
All right, Robert, make a perception check.
Perception. Not my greatest. Lovely little hole we have here.
Your watch goes off without a single hitch. Everything seems to be.
Can I make my own perception roll? Since I said I'm not sleeping, might as well.
Yeah, you might as well. If you're not actually sleeping, then 17. Yeah, you even kind of pretending to sleep, you get a real sense of being watched. Apart from that, Robert's watch goes off. No problems. Who's the next one? Vix, right?
I'm on
Yes.
third. Yeah, fixes.
Is Robert coming to wake me?
Yeah.
You'll find me already with my eyes wide open, which is not how you have seen me sleep before. I tell you,
Sorry.
we're being watched.
Sorry, Daddy.
Is that the case?
Yes, I'm certain of it.
Good to know. Well, any idea who is watching us? Or where it is
Not
coming
yet.
from?
Not yet. I will keep you praised. Sleep on a one ear. how is that one ear? I don't remember.
Okay.
Keep
Well,
one eye open.
yes. Let the others rest. We'll do our shifts. Hopefully, whatever is watching us won't act until we are fully recharged. And Robert will make a point of sleeping in a sitting position with his holding his hilt of his axe.
Good to know. So Vix is your watch. Anything you want to do? You know that you feel like you're being watched.
I want to do something. I'm not sure if it's going to help. I will spend 2 sorcery points to cast darkness. And when I use sorcery points to cast that darkness, I can see
Yeah, that's fine.
so, and then I will start my watch. And I cast darkness basically on our camp. I'll be on the edge of the darkness, cast darkness on my companion sleeping, and yeah, be on the lookout on the edge of my own bubble of emo-ness.
Okay, so how big of a...
The darkness spell.
15-foot radius, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you bang it like right in the middle... Oh, I'm drawing a square.
Woo.
Yeah. Draw a circle, so the darkness is like what? Like this big? So it
I'll tell
literally
you if
just
we can
covers
see
the
it.
campfire.
Yep.
So it kind of covers the fire.
Well, at least it covers the fire. That's a lot more darkness than.
Yeah, it significantly dims the rest of the that kind of corner of the alcove. So are you making another perception check? Is that what that was for?
Yeah, because it's an entire other watch. And also,
Yeah.
I took a moment to cast a spell, chat with Robert, so I figured I would roll again.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. With a 20, you get that sense of being watched is coming from those kind of bioluminescent mushrooms that are around.
All right. I'll keep staring back.
Yeah, like every time you move, like you feel like if they had a face, it would be following you.
Sunflower.
Oh, they're gonna be mushroom people.
All right, so I keep it in mind and keep the mushrooms in my field of view.
Okay. The rest of your watch goes off with no dramas other than being watched by the mushrooms. They don't move, they don't do anything. They just sit and watch you, and until your watch is ended.
Now that I think of it, the darkness lasts for 10 minutes. Best
Well,
use
yeah.
of sorcery points ever. Thank God for the long rest.
You could just straight up take another one though. Can
Take another what?
I
Oh,
guess if
well,
you wanted to.
I'm
Could.
about to take my long rest because I stayed awake before during
Ah, you're
Robert's.
right. You did. You're right.
I
All
just
right,
never use my sorcery points for some reason.
but that's it. No other dramas. Everything's sweet.
So I'm going to wake Ak up and slowly tell him the mushrooms seem to be watching us. Be careful. And
Oh,
I'll go to bed.
we're being spied on by fungi.
What?
Fungi. Mushrooms. We're being spied on by fungi.
Spied on or maybe investigated? I am not sure. You know, fungi can be pretty weird folk. And I go and and similarly keep my possessions close and my daggers as well.
I shake my head and I settle down for a watch, keeping one eye on the glowing mushroom.
All right, make a perception check. Yeah, you just get the kind of overwhelming sense that they are watching you. Like when you move, they kind of follow your movements.
I start talking about recipes involving mushroom.
What, out loud?
Quietly. I don't know how good they're hearing it.
Oh yeah, they can't hear shit. Yeah, but yeah, as before, no problems. Just keeping an eye on the mushrooms, thinking about different kind of mushroom-based foods. It goes off no problem.
Okay. Bard. Wakey, wakey, Bard. Rise and shine. Hands on socks, or hands off cocks.
I've got a name, you know.
It's your turn for the watch. Keep an eye on the mushrooms. They're watching us.
Sure. Okay.
Do you want to make a perception check for me, Valerie? Yeah,
I'm keeping an eye on the mushrooms.
yeah, and you're like, as you get up, the mushrooms kind of follow your movements as you move. I mean, you're not nobody's super close to any of them, so you just get that general like, it's in your field of vision, kind of off in the distance, but you can see that they're following you as you move.
Creepy. Okay, sure.
Other than that, the kind of flow of the waterfall's pretty loud. You can't. It's quite loud echoes throughout the cave, but everything else seems pretty still. Strangely peaceful. You kind of take a bit of time to think about what the fuck has happened over the last couple of days until you assume your watch has come to an end. I mean, time is hard to gauge at this point, but you're just going off of how long you assume it's. That's everyone's watch over, I guess.
Okay, what did we learn?
Don't trust the mushrooms, I guess. Something we learned?
Excuse me, mushrooms?
Yeah.
Yes, you know when I was telling you we were watched, those mushrooms seem sentient enough to follow our movements. I'm afraid maybe we might encounter some of their bigger siblings if we explore.
Okay, let's have a little bit of a closer look. And I go a little bit closer, but don't get too close. Would Robert know anything about these mushrooms, what they are, or if they're edible, or if they're dangerous, or anything like that?
Make a. I don't know if it'd be nature or survival. Nature, I guess.
No, probably not.
Nah, you're not sure. You're not sure if you've seen them before. Mushrooms is mushrooms.
I'm not terribly great with mushrooms, but perhaps they are living creature like any other plant or tree. I guess everything that grows have some sort of life force, no?
You do notice the closer you get to the mushrooms, they kind of shake, like almost excitedly as you
Yeah,
get closer to.
I'm not getting too close. um, excitedly. Well, perhaps they are.
Yeah, like they're like happy to see you.
Do you know what? I'm gonna do my own check to see if he would or not. Actually, because I think it's only fair. He's a bit curious. Yeah, sure. He goes, "Oh, it's it's shaking. It looks like it's happy. Hey, little guy." And he'll go up to it.
They all the stalks kind of bend back to look up at you, and they shake again, like more excitedly. And you say, "Hello, hello,
Ah,
dwarf man."
it talks. Hello. You've been stood there quietly watching us sleep.
Yeah, yeah, just happy to see new faces. Just wanted to see what you guys were doing. It's exciting. What are you doing?
Well, it seemed that we decided to take a little trip and we slipped and came all the way here. Can you tell us where here is, by any chance?
Oh yeah, here's underground, real deep underground. It's great. It's great here.
Yes, it's certainly colorful and bright. You're you seen anyone else through here recently?
Yeah. We get all types of people down here. We got people like you down here. We got people look a little bit like her down here, and they kind of like their stalks bend towards where Vix is. We got all types of people down here. These tunnels they go on forever.
Right. When was the last time someone passed through here?
Uh, other than my brothers, probably I seen some like elf people. Maybe a few days ago they came through. I've seen, like there was a bird person here, and just a whole bunch of strange looking people. They seem, everybody seems really nice down here. I'm real happy to be a little mushroom.
Okay. No, nothing carnivorous or dangerous, perhaps, to watch out for.
Oh yeah, loads. Big thing with like sharp teeth. I seen stuff with spikes on their back. I seen stuff with hooks on their hands. Big scary eyes. I seen loads of stuff down.
Quite attentive to detail, I see.
Yeah. I just like to watch stuff. We all like to watch stuff. And then
And
all of the mushrooms around the cave start echoing like, yeah, we all like to watch stuff.
so, you fixated to this location, or do you move around?
Nah. My stalks are firmly in the ground here. I would love to walk around. I'd love to go and see what else is around, but I'm just happy here. My little corner, I get to see what's going on. Nothing gets past.
Can with that can I kind of check the ground around to see if it's like soil or like loose soil, to see if it's something that can be like perhaps like removed and like potted or anything like that.
Yeah, sure. Make a make a
Make a gardening check.
Be another
yeah,
nature
make
or
a survival check.
a survival.
Do survival this time.
Okay,
Yeah,
same modifier.
just because I wasn't sure which one to pick
That's
the
fine.
last time. It doesn't really matter.
13.
Well, if it's more practical survival,
I
practical
mean,
gardening. If
it's
it's studying gardening,
yeah. If it's the survival of the mushrooms, uh, then survival, yeah. But the 13. It's not like solid ground. Like there's a little give to it. If you really tried, you could probably dig some up. But it's not like loose like dirt. It's pretty like rough. But the whole cave that you're in at the minute is pretty damp from the water, so it's got a little give in the ground.
Let's say, little one, you seem more curious than your your kins. So perhaps, if there was a way that me and my friends could perhaps take you from the ground into a new little home, so you could be mobile with the help of someone carrying you, would that perhaps appeal to your nature?
Ah, that'd be amazing. That would just really just make my week.
Oh, that is good to know. I'd like to see a change in people if there is one to be done. Let me confer with my companions to see if there's something we can maybe help with.
Okay. Brilliant.
So, Robert will go back and kind of like rubbing his hands together, almost like he's like done something good but is yet to act upon it. And he's like, will initially look at Vix and be like, uh, I know that perhaps you have seen me in dark light, and I'd like to perhaps come up with something to make a proof that I'm not such a bad person. These mushrooms are most certainly sentient, and they are able to speak. And one over here has decided that he would like very much, if it's possible, that someone with skills could take him out of the ground to give him access to see around the cave for himself. We can take him along, perhaps as a guide.
A
what?
guide or a pet?
How can he be a guide? Can they be a guide if they have been rooted on the floor of this cavern, living their fungus life?
Well, it would appear that they have some sort of communication skills with the other mushrooms around the cavern. Perhaps if one mushroom was to talk to the others, we would have a better way of finding our way around.
Well, then they need only use their spores to the wind or whatever.
Either way, I am sure the other mushrooms would be more inclined to talk to us if one of them was with us to, say, speak on our behalf.
I do not think that's how mushrooms work.
Or perhaps you should spend time to talk to him yourself and find out.
Look, I do not think that this plan of yours, while it's indeed commendable and unusual from Child of Ladoga to sort of seek the help of mushrooms, and it does speak to your character that you want to help this mushroom see the world. I do not think this is actually something useful, and that considering the nature of fungi, we are going to meet other fungi that are going to be just as happy to be talked to by any kind of druid folk or whatever or druid craft you've been communicating with it.
Ah, so you want me to tell him the bad news that he cannot see the cavern? Okay, I will tell him.
Sure, do so.
And I then just relay the information back to the fungi and say, look, if it was down to me, I'd be happy to make this change for you, but it would seem that someone or some people within my companionship are less likely to think that it is a good idea for you to leave your home.
Oh,
I'm sorry that I cannot help. As I say, if I had the skills, I would just do it without question. I would like to see people make a change for themselves if it was in the capabilities, but it seems that unfortunately the rest of my companion did not agree.
oh wow. Just give me a second to process this information. Um, 1 minute,
As the mushroom or as the DM?
as the mushroom. 1 minute you're living here, you're living this life in this cabin, you think everything's great, and then all of a sudden you get this lifeline. Hey, you want to see the rest of the cabin? Oh yeah, that'd be fantastic. I thought life was great. Life's gonna be even better. Now my life sucks. Thanks, guy.
Well, don't get your spores in a pinch. I
I don't
will.
have any spores. I'm a sporeless fungi.
Well,
You going to take the piss out of that as well?
no,
Go
but I
for it.
will leave you something as a memory of our relationship, although as short as it may be. I think that, although this information to you is upsetting, it is not my decision, unfortunately. So I can leave you with something of the upside world, if that would make you a little bit happier.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
And I kind of like lay one of my candles, like not a light but around, and I will use my 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 blade and kind of try and like make a little face as close to mine as I can from the wax.
Oh my god.
Oh wow,
You
how
are the
did you do that?
cutest, man!
And yeah, I kind of just leave that by him, by his side, like facing him, and I go, "Well, I'm sorry, friend, but If I remember where this place is and people change their mind, or I find someone who is able to help you travel the underworld, I will send them your way.
Oh, thanks, man. This is You've really cheered me up. You brought me down, and then you bring me right back up again. It's just been a roller coaster. This whole friendship of ours has been a real roller coaster. Thanks, man.
I did
But-
not
but-
catch your name.
I've never really had a name. I don't think people name mushrooms, do they?
Oh, I'd like to give you a name.
Oh, this just keeps getting better.
I've like, let's see. You are a mushroom. Mushrooms are like toadstools, no?
Yeah, I've got some toadstool cousins.
Well, perhaps we call you Terry the Toadstool.
Terry the Toadstool. I've never had another name, so that sounds great to me. Terry.
And
Oh, Terry.
for reference, my name is Robert.
It's been a real pleasure to meet you, Robert. I'm
But
Terry. Terry
perhaps,
the Toadstool.
perhaps our pathways will meet again.
I'd like that.
And he just begins to walk away.
I can't believe Robert made a friend, a mushroom friend, and he called him Terry the Toadstool.
That's adorable.
The cutest worker in the whole of fucking history.
Okay, Vix, lead the way.
Okay.
Lead the way.
The only exit you can see is a passage like right around here that leads down.
As if I even knew the bloody way. And I will indeed take the passage and sort of sulk that way.
I would like to point out that the conversation wouldn't have been like whispered or anything, so I would imagine the cavern would whisper or like echo the conversation around. So I'm hoping not only the group but any other like mushrooms would have heard the conversation and the kindness that I gave Terry.
I mean, you can only assume.
Let's hope so.
I mean, yeah, the way you've seen them talk, you know that there's some kind of communication there. Whether it's that they just hear each other or if they can communicate, you have no real idea.
Okay.
But that's your only way out at the minute. There's doesn't seem to be any other exit.
Okay. Aka, you're coming?
Hobbit, you didn't put your token onto the.
I can't find where I need to save it somewhere where I'll actually,
Do you want me to put it on?
and I'll save it. So
There you go. It's on there.
how do I save it? I don't use.
Well, usually it's if as long as it's attached to your character sheet, you can take your character sheet and then drag and drop it into
Okay.
the field.
I think that's what was wrong. It's not attached.
Because I never saved it, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just if you click on your name, and then just drag it onto the screen, it will drag your character on there.
Yeah, from your character sheet.
Okay. How do I save it to? Sorry.
You shouldn't need to. It should be already set. I think I
Yeah.
did that last time I had control.
Your hit points are down as well, obviously, where you
Oh,
haven't
yeah, and
applied
put them back.
that long rest yet. Yeah, that's more of these kind of mushroom type things. They follow you as you keep walking, just keeping an eye on you all as you make your way up this passage. They they seem like the passages seem fairly man-made. Like they were natural at one point, and then they've been kind of the rocks have been moved aside to make more kind of solid pathways, so that they're more easily traversed. Um, if somebody wants to make an investigation check,
Robert will probably be doing that, as even though
yeah,
his mind
just
isn't what it once was, he would probably still want to know his surroundings.
Vix just wants to know where she's stepping.
yeah, it's just
Uh,
yeah, just a lot of gravel and dirt. As you guys start making your way up this this kind of this cabin. I'm just gonna move the page real quick, so you probably have to put your characters back on. Oh, dude, the Justice League movies on the TV, and it's so fucking bad. Like, I haven't even got the sound on, and I can tell it's fucking terrible.
Oh, what's that? The one where they got the fat Martian Manhunter and Guy Gardner?
Wait, which one? Which Justice League movie?
The Justice League movie, the Affleck, Henry Cavill.
Oh,
the
the one that had
Yeah.
too many directors.
yeah.
Yeah.
And one who was not in the mood to direct because his daughter had just killed herself.
Yeah, pretty much.
I didn't think it was a terrible movie, but it wasn't as good as it could have been.
Yeah, agreed.
I didn't want to
In a
see it
nutshell,
exactly for this. I love Joss Whedon, but I knew that anything he would direct would totally kill anything that I wanted from that movie, a movie from Zack Snyder. And it sort of was confirmed when the last trailer came out, and that was like a 360, not a 180 compared to the first one I saw that I really wanted to see. Well, you know, with the muted colors, with Aquaman looking lonely on his rock, and this water washing over him as he's fucking downing above, or whatever we can guess is alcohol, that kind of things. And I love Joss Whedon for what he does, but that's not what I wanted out of the Justice League. For fuck's sake.
Nobody wanted that Justice League movie.
Anyway, it's gonna be a while since until it comes to French TV because of stupid French stuff. So I have time until I can watch.
Well, I thought, like I said, I've seen much worse in the name of a superhero movie.
Yeah, that's true.
And,
That's true.
Yeah, I enjoyed it for what it was worth. However, I have seen. I thought Aquaman was bloody great, even if it was a bit Technicolor in places. And I watched Captain Marvel the other night with my wife, and that was amazing.
We're supposed to watch it this week, Captain Marvel. I saw Gundam, which they called Alita. Well,
Battle Angel Alita.
So that tunnel, I think that's, since I pretty much see everything, long, well, at least see in the dark, I will take a couple of tentative steps over there.
Yeah, like those without dark vision, you can still see. It's just not great. It's just kind of dim light, mainly from the fungus. It kind of lights up the area a fair bit.
Well, even for myself, it's pretty green.
Yeah,
I'll
exactly.
cast light on my dagger just to be safe, so that we can actually see around us as well.
Okay, your dagger lights up like a torch, a pointy.
Are there goblins around?
There ain't no goblins.
Oh. What? I waste my good material on you.
Was that a Lord of the Rings reference?
Yes, it was.
All right.
I get it.
And we've got a hobbit holding a glowing dagger.
I didn't put it all together, but yeah, you do. But yeah, Vix, from what you can see, the tunnel, as it goes ahead, it kind of splits left and right. The left way seems to have had some sort of cave in or a collapse, and the right just kind of it just kind of flows around to the right.
All right. I'll go straight for the one that is not collapsed, because I don't think any of us can lose any more time trying to dig up.
Okay, everyone else following?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, might as well.
Okay, so as you make your way around that corner, as you approach the corner, the soft green glow gets even more um, kind of heavier. The further around this corner you get.
Can I lean into the as we approach this corner? Can I lean into the mushrooms on this corner and go, Psst, hey, what's round the corner?
There's some just more of my brothers. Just loads of us in there, and then there's some of the big boys in there. Like they're just like us, but they're bigger. They got legs. They walk around and they scavenge stuff off the ground.
Are
They're
they
real
they
sneaky
likely
boys.
to want to eat us or anything like that?
Mushrooms eat humans? Nah, 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 nah. Any kind of meat? Nah, nah, that's not gonna happen. Nah, nah. We just sort of just suck moisture from the ground. That's all we really eat, and I'm pretty sure they do the same. I've never seen them eat anybody. I've seen them do a bunch of weird shit with people, like with spores and stuff, but never eat anyone.
Okay. Vix, I would tread carefully.
They got they got a guy like a person guy, kind of
Oh,
more like you guys, less like us guys, less like fun guys, more like you guys. Uh, his name's um I can't remember the guy's name. It's uh Morphle, I think, is the guy's name. Uh, he's like um he's like he wears a lot of like green stuff and he's got like leaves on him. Um, you know, and he can like he helps us mushrooms grow. When we need more mushrooms, he's like, "Psh, there's some more mushroom buddies for you, buddies." Um, and but he doesn't come out of his house very often. He's got like a little house thing down here, but he doesn't come out there more often. No more. But he's he just kind of hangs out down here and like grows mushrooms and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, they work. I'm pretty sure they come out here and they scavenge stuff for it.
I'll just kind of like relay this again quietly, but to the group as well.
Oh, they certainly don't sound like fun guys.
Ba-dum.
Well, I would say perhaps we do have to watch our step with this Mothall guy. He's helping them grow.
Yeah, but the most important thing that helps mushrooms to grow usually is fertilizer.
Yes. It's what the fertilizer is made of that worries me.
No, it's not what it's made of, it's what it starts as that we should be concerned about.
Either way, we need to tread carefully. And perhaps Vic should be less forward. I will try and take lead. At least that way, if something bad was to happen, I will get the brunt. I am tougher than I seem.
Lead
I
on
can
then.
wear armor if needed.
Either way, I think it's best that if anyone was to take the brunt of any issues, I can take it and then you can all act. I don't mind being the front man. And he'll like slowly, progressively walk ahead and then begin to stealth as best as he can until he starts to see around the corner. Oh. Not very stealthily at all.
Oh, okay. So you start making your way around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
And immediately, as soon as you get there, you see these like large, more humanoid-looking mushrooms, and they're kind of just kind of going through the dirt, like picking stuff up they think might be interesting, and then like putting it back on the ground. And this one here at the front,
This one?
yeah, yeah, that kind of this one over here kind of turns and looks directly at you and says, "I'm sorry. Can we help you?"
Well, yes, we're looking for a route through here. We fell through a hole, landed in a pool, spoke to perhaps a friend of yours, and now we are here. Hopefully, there is a path through that will not cause any issues.
And he kind of like abruptly cuts you off, and he's like, "No, the only way through is through Morphle, and you shall not reach him. We are
Who?
his protector."
Okay, well, we're not here to harm anyone. Who is this mortal?
He is our master. He helps us grow.
Okay, he seems like he should be a good person if he's helping life grow, no?
He helps us grow. We help him grow.
And how do you help him grow?
Enough questions. You are enemy of Morphle and enemy of us.
Okay, good to know. And
And yeah, no, carry on.
I was gonna say, I instantly like you see that anyone that's kind of looking at Robert kind of sees this like curious look on his face, and he kind of like starts to cast a spell or attempt to cast a spell he's yet to cast, and he begins to become translucent to the point of invisibility and disappears from sight.
All right, I think everyone's gonna have to roll initiative. Let me clear the initiative that I've got up there.
Nice.
I actually don't have character sheets set for these guys because there isn't one in the compendium, and I just did not want to put all that info in for like one session's worth of fights. I'm so lazy.
I am so used to playing rogue type characters. I look at my initiative and go, that can't be right.
Take the alert feat.
Well, I may have to at some point.
Right, I'm gonna have to roll initiative for these guys separately. They'll get a plus. What do they get to initiative? Nothing. That's how. All right, Robert's up first anyway.
Cool. I think I can get very far. I will creep around invisibly to here, I think. It's my speed.
All right, from there you get a better line of sight of what's up further into the cavern.
Okay.
And you see these two kind of like undead almost Duragar,
Nice.
and behind them like a large creature with kind of hooked hands.
Nice.
I was just looking at my character sheet. Super quick question. Were you on level 4 or level 5?
Level
5.
Fuck me, I'm still...
You got a few turns to catch up.
Let me just see if there's anything else. No. Currently invisible. Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'll stay where I am until they get a bit closer. I guess as my free action, I say, handful of people, mushroom people, not happy.
All right, that your turn.
Yep.
All right, is that the mushroom at the front's turn first, and he's gonna go ahead and he's just gonna kind of, seeing you go invisible, just kind of panic for a second, and then just use his full movement. Oh, that's not what I'm looking for. That's it. Use his full movement to get out to here, and then just wait until something comes out. But he's like super confused, like looking around. You see, he's got like this kind of large, but kind of soft looking, like fungal fist ready to go. That's gonna be his turn.
Okay.
Because he can't see anything else. Valerie, it's your turn.
It's about here so I can see it, but it's not done anything to me yet, so I'm just going to watch it for now and not do anything.
That it?
Yeah, that'll be it for now, because it's not attacked us, so there's no reason for us to attack it yet.
Okay. In that case, all the rest of the mushrooms whose turns it are gonna kind of come up, start closing in that gap. Oh, not that one. That one. And Vix, it's your turn.
So I'm just waiting until it reloads properly. I'm going to. I'm going to Ray of Frost that one.
Go for it.
Does it hit?
What's that, 11?
Yeah.
No, 11 doesn't hit.
Alright, so with my bonus action, I'll summon my Shadow Blade. And stay put.
Okie dokie, Ak, it's your turn.
Okie dokie. Gonna move up around the mushrooms. Come to there. And I'm going to cast Toll of the Dead on it, which means you've got to succeed a wisdom saving throw or take 2d8 necrotic.
What saving throw was that, sorry?
Wisdom saving throw.
I'm not sure what it's against.
It's against your spell DC, basically. Basically.
Wisdom, so that's a +1. So 15. What's your spell DC?
Okay, I'm shit with spellcasters. Where am I looking, mate?
Spell and in the middle box in big there's your spell DC. But it should be like your wisdom modifier plus 10.
Okay, my spell save DC is 15.
So it fails the save.
Oh,
no, I guess no, it's got a +1, so it makes the save. It's 15, bang on.
oh.
Yeah. It
Sadness.
just makes the save.
Not a lot else I can do this turn then. No, you can't cast 2 cantrips a turn.
Nah, but yeah.
Only if
choose
one of
the
them's a
cantrip.
bonus action.
I'm pretty sure Toll of the Dead don't count as a bonus action.
Okay, that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, so they're just going to keep closing the gap. Popped out. I don't know why I rolled that many times. So 14, a 20, and a 5.
Is that their turn, yeah?
Yeah, that's them. So it's if I put it back to descending, I've got 3 on there that I don't need. So it is this Drow's turn up here. So this boy up here. He's kind of slow. You kind of see him shambling out. He gets to here. He's clearly like undead looking. Like his flesh has started to rot and decay, and he's surrounded by these like spores that seem to be keeping him alive. But it's now Robert's turn again.
Yeah. So, invisibly, Robert will make his way behind this one, and he will slash at him using his axe, two-handed, twice. The first, I'm guessing, is an advantage. And the second one, I'm guessing, is normal. Does a 19 hit?
Yep, they both hit.
1 for 5 slashing and 6 slashing, so 11 slashing.
Okay, he takes the hit, but he stumbles. He looks kind of rough. He kind of screams out in pain as you slash him with it. And when he does, all of the other mushrooms like the large mushrooms scream out in pain also, and they all kind of flinch.
Okay.
You're visible again now, right?
Oh yeah.
All right, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, Valerie, it's your turn.
Oh yes. And I'll vicious.
Okie doke. Fails the save.
So. And I forgot that it increases to 2d4 when we reach 5th level. I'll change that now.
That's okay. You can roll another d4 if you want.
+1. 4 damage.
Better than plus nothing. What do you say to a giant mushroom?
Not today.
This is a good. What do I say to a giant mushroom? You're not as good as these other mushrooms we've met. Something simple like that till you actually think of smart.
The mushroom's so simple. It's like, oh, that hurts. Like that shook him to his core a little bit, enough for him to take 4 points of damage. Are you using any movement?
They're just.
Says that's your turn.
Mhm.
All right, this one's gonna move right up to right in front of Vix because that's the closest it can get. And he's gonna use Vix, can you make a Constitution saving throw? 14. You make the save. It shoots out a load of spores at you. They kind of surround. Your face, but you manage to kind of cover your nose and stop ingesting any of them. And that's its turn. The other like drow looking zombie thing is kind of shambling into the room as well. This mushroom that you attacked, Robert, is gonna try and make a attack on you with its big mushroom fist. It's got a +2. 19.
That's meat to beat.
So that's a hit, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
So you take 2 points of bludgeoning damage, and you
Sorry, you cut out there. And I.
also take 5 points of poison damage.
Ooh. I think I'm. I have some sort of resilience to that. Hold on.
Anything poison, usually you have advantage on Constitution saving throws against poison. I'm not sure I have resistance to poison, but you could very well.
So there were 2 rulings under the Duragar. One, I didn't get this checked off yet. So one said that it's saving throws against illusions and being charmed or paralyzed. Beyond said Draugars have advantage on saving throws against poison, as well as resist being charmed or paralyzed.
Well, if we say you've got resistance, then we could say, because it
Just means I
doesn't
have
say
advantage, that's
about.
all it is.
Yeah. There's nothing on the in the book that says about making a saving throw to resist the poison. It just says you take 2d4 poison damage. That's literally all it says is on a hit, take 2d4 bludgeoning damage plus 2d4 poison damage, and that's it.
Okay.
There's no save for the poison, I don't think.
That's fine. Okay, I'll take 5 then.
But we could half that if you want. You could take 2.
Sure.
If you'd normally have a save, an advantage on a save, I feel like that's more than fair.
Okay.
To half that poison damage.
Sure.
Kind of like resistance.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, that's that mushroom's turn. All right, this mushroom's gonna come up here. It's coming right up here, and I'm gonna need Valerie and Ack to make the Constitution saving throws.
Okay.
Yeah, Constitution. As it shoots out the spores on both of you.
Nope.
Ack, you managed to cover your kind of nose and mouth and not ingest any of the spores. Valerie, you were still kind of pretty impressed with your mockery, and you kind of breathe some in, and you are stunned for the next minute. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns.
Cool.
So to get for laughing at your own jokes.
Yeah, that's essentially what happened. You laughed at your own joke and kind of snorted inwards a load of spores.
Good.
That's what's so good about it.
Yeah, as soon as I said it, I came up with something even better, and I was like, "Brain, I didn't do that 5 minutes ago."
Yeah, you were like, oh shit, I breathed in, I just spores. All right, Vix, it's your turn.
Vix is gonna take this one, the one that shot its spores at me, and shadow the fucking blade. And nope.
Oh man, 7 misses.
Fuck.
And yeah, I shake my magical blade in front of its eyes, and I look very goth.
Super goth.
Extra goth.
All right, Ack, it's your turn.
Okay then. I'm going to try and Toll of the Dead on. Neither of these have taken any damage at all, have they?
This one up here has taken damage.
Right. I'm going to try Toll of the Dead on that one.
Okie doke. Yeah, that hits.
Right.
Oh, I haven't made the saves.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. You need to make the.
Still hits.
Okay, as it's already wounded, that's 2d12 of damage, I believe. I'm just double checking that because I don't want to take damage that I'm not entitled
Are you
to.
doing it at a higher level?
No, what it is when you. Oh fuck! No, it's only 1d12 because I've got. What it is when you hit level 5 in cleric, you get a second d12 for it.
But it's got to be the level 5 in cleric.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not level 5 cumulative. I've just realised that, so it's only 1d12.
No worries.
Which is why I was double. You know, I was sure something didn't seem right.
All right, do the 1d12.
Well, that was shit.
Again, you kind of inflict this damage on it, and as it kind of yells out in pain, all of the larger mushrooms yell out in pain. Any movement, or is that it?
No, I think I'm good where I am. All done.
Alright. This foal with the big hooks that you can see, Robert, climbs up the side of the wall
Oh shit.
and begins crawling along the edge of the wall next to where these like zombie
Okay.
drow are.
Good to know.
My mistake. They're not drow. They're Duragar.
They look
Big
like me,
difference.
but dead.
Yeah, they look like you. At first, you're like, these are like drow, and then you're like, no, wait, these are much shorter and much wider.
I've seen them
not
in
drow
the
at all.
mirror when I've been very hungover.
Yeah, they look like you when you're really hungover. Except like the flesh is decaying off the bone.
Still like me.
It does
All right,
feel
this
like
one.
your flesh wants to yeet out whenever you're hungry.
If he's coming in my space, he gets a whack.
All right, go for it.
12.
12 hits.
10 points of slashing damage. That's more like it.
Ooh, that's nasty.
Don't come too close, little fuck.
As it gets close, you hit it, and it screams and raises up its giant fist and tries to like just overhead like slam it down on you.
Sure.
And just misses, just miserably. Like it's still screaming in pain as it like tries to it just kind of slams the ground
Just kind
next
of give
to
it a
you.
smirk.
All right, that one, that's right up here at the front. Ack, it's going to try and do the same to you. Just
Okay.
swing its giant fist at you. It did not fist you.
Thank fuck for that.
You avoided a giant mushroom fisting.
That's starting to sound very unsanitary.
The one that's right in front of you. This mushroom boy here. He is gonna try and he's gonna try and put you down. So you're gonna have to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please, Robert.
For me, yeah.
Yeah,
Is it against being poisoned?
it's not.
Paralyzed?
Yes.
I get advantage then. That's cool. Constitution.
It's against being stunned.
Does that still fall under that category or not? Sorry.
I'm not sure if they're different. They're counted as different betas.
I don't know. Let's say it doesn't. 21.
You pass it anyway. You don't breathe any of that shit in. You're like, I see what happened to Valerie. I'm not going down that way, son.
Learn from my mistakes.
You just shout in Victor's voice, "Learn from my mistakes."
If I could shout because I can't actually talk.
But you somehow hear it in the back of your brain. All right, the slow, fucking super slow moving Duragar is gonna carry on shuffling his way over, and then Robert, it's your turn.
Well, I'm surrounded by these little shitbags, so I'm going to attack. Two-handed.
Go for it. Oh yeah, that hits. They both hit. The first attack kill like decimates that
Then the
that mushroom.
rest of the 7 points of damage will go to the other one.
Yeah. So the other 7 go on the other one. And he's looking pretty fucking rough too.
I would hope so. I'm gonna use a little bit of movement, staying in within his range, and come round this side of him, if that's the one that died. Oh, if it's that one that died, then I'll stay where I am.
Yeah, that's the one that died, the one with
Okay.
the X on it.
Cool.
So. Yeah. Cool. Okay, Valerie, you want to make your Constitution saving throw?
Can do.
Unfortunately, it's at the end of your turn, so
Yep.
you'll have to skip another round.
Pass it.
Yeah, you passed it.
Yay.
Just. Oh no, you passed it pretty good. You passed it pretty good.
Nice.
You kind of like wake up on the floor, kind of coughing. But yeah, that's the end of your turn, unfortunately.
Wait, was she prone?
I would assume you fall prone. Yeah, I've got the status effect up here. 1 second. No, we say you don't have to be prone. I mean, you're stunned, so yeah. And apparently, according to the status effects, you can speak when you're stunned, but you
Really?
can't speak very well. It says you can't move and can speak only falteringly.
Okay.
So you were like, learn from my mistake.
Fair.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, and it's his turn, and he's gonna. This one here is gonna make a big old punch attack on Vix. Seeing as you tried to slice it with your blade. And it misses.
It misses wide.
Oh yeah, it swung. It was just a swing and a miss. This drow's gonna come up, get a little bit closer.
Wait,
Duragar,
which
sorry.
one is a draw? Which one is a Durgar?
They're both
Duragars.
Duragar, but I.
You can change the name in the thingy, especially if you created the rows in the turn order.
Yeah, you can. But it's also right next to the delete button, and it's like I'm gonna fucking delete it if I click it. It's so badly placed. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. It's definitely a Duragar though. That was my mistake. One's dead, so I'm gonna take him off the initiative. Go number 5. it has like this ability to like one of its actions is to send out a load of spores that make it them that they can telepathically talk to one another. But I don't see what the fucking point of that in battle is at all. So yeah, he's just gonna just try and punch you with his fist again, because that's been
Okay.
going well. That's been going well for him. Oh, and again, goes
Did not happen.
Not today.
No, no. They only get a +2 to hit as well, so they're not even like close to hitting. And Vix, it's your turn.
Vix, just for safety's sake, is going to first. Oh. First, she is going to spend 2 sorcery points to quicken spell Mage Armor. Mage Armor, which in her case puts her AC at 13 plus 2, which is 15. Should. And then since it became a Mage Armor was a bonus action, she's gonna Shadow Blade that bitch and it misses.
Ah, again. That's sad, man. All right, if that's your turn, then it's Axe turn.
Right. I think I'm going to take a break from trying to hit it with my cantrip, and I'm going to use. So I'm going to try and hit it. Use my hammer 2 and.
Yeah, it definitely hits.
Now let's hit. I hope the damage is as good.
Oh yeah, that's nice. It took a big fucking swing overhead, just squashed it. The hammer kind of hits the kind of the top of the mushroom, and it squashes right in there. You hear like a bunch of stuff inside, like squash and pop. It does like a decent amount of damage on it, and as you pull the hammer away, like it leaves like it's like squash bits of mushroom attached to the end of it, and then just this huge gaping wound in the top of the mushroom.
Shame he's not dead. He was such a fun guy.
He ain't he ain't dead, but he's pretty fucking close. He is not a fun guy.
Oh,
Any movement?
No, I think I'm good here.
All right, this boy with the hooks, he comes through on the wall. Around this corner, so it's the first time you guys are seeing him. He comes around this corner, like crawling up the wall. And he's got like these 2 huge hooks for hands, but he's also got like the decayed flesh that you've seen on the Duragar. He hops down off of the wall and starts to kind of scrabble along the floor. All the way over to there. It's essentially just like a zombie hook horror. And that let me double check.
So I'm guessing he's undead.
Technically not, no. Technically is, technically not. They don't come under undead. They come under as plants.
Yeah. Motherfucker.
They're spores, not zombies.
Okay. But the Draugr.
Well, the mushrooms are spores, but the
It's
Jurg,
all
yeah.
plants.
But the Draugr are definitely undead.
They're zombies also. They're spores also. Everything in here is spore. They have all like the attributes of zombies, but apparently not the undeadness for some reason. They are reanimated corpses, but they're reanimated by the spores, so that puts them under plants for some reason.
That's just so
Yeah,
I know.
yeah, it just says medium plant unaligned for their
Okay.
I guess that means turn undead won't work on the motherfuckers then.
No control on that.
I'll let you do an intelligence check to work that out if you want.
Yeah, I'll take a stab at that with an intelligence. What do I do? Just click on intelligence, yeah?
Yeah. You take a good look at them, and at first you're like, yeah, I can definitely do it on these guys, but then you kind of second guess yourself and think, oh, maybe I'll be wasting it. You're not 100% sure, but you think, oh, maybe best not to, just All right, Robert. He's gonna he's looking pretty rough, so he's just panicking, and he's gonna start trying to move away. So you can get attack of opportunity if you want it.
Oh yeah.
Go for it. Like that last hit you got on him, like fucked him up. So he's like, I'm out of here.
Not so fast, little shit. As he goes to, like, I can see him making a move. Robert gets his axe ready, and as he makes his strike, he says, "Why did the fungi leave the body? There wasn't mushroom."
Oh,
This has like my brains. What are they?
all right. This guy's gonna come up a little closer. Probably just follow the hook horror. Sees you kill his mate and crack a joke about it, and is like, "Oh no, good lord, you are
Oh no.
you're about to get. I am insisting you get a fist in." And again, this one kind of comes up here.
I am gonna share with you a piece of mimetic French mimetic culture.
That's back up to the top.
Okay. I see this guy stepping up to me, don't I?
Yeah, the old hooky boy.
So, I mean, I've got 25 feet of movement. I'm guessing that works out about right. From there. Oh no, it's a little bit further, I think. I get there? Do you reckon? That's just outside my reach. No, stuff it. Robert will come round to the back of this one. And he will, with two hands, slash away. I'm rolling good.
Oh yeah, they both hit.
19 points of slashing damage. And
You absolutely fucking tear into him till there is just like barely anything left of him. It is just a whole, just chunks of mushroom.
Yes.
Is that it?
Yeah. For now.
All right, Valerie, you're up.
Oh.
You got your full movement, all your turns. You're
Also, I'm going to try and hit this one with my rapier. It's right next.
that hits.
And then I am going to give Axe some inspiration, some bardic inspiration, which is a D8 now. We'll check.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
going to say these guys aren't fun guys, so let's kill them so they're dead guys.
So, Ak, you get a D8. That
Double check.
inspiring speech just inspired you.
Okay. It's a shame it doesn't inspire me to 2 hits, but never mind.
Yeah, D8 at 5th level, so D8.
That
is my.
Can I save that until I need it?
Yeah, you've got it for, what is it, for like, you get it for a pretty long time. So you've got it and you can use it on ability checks, attacks, saving throws. Stuff.
Once within the next 10 minutes.
You got
Okay.
it loads of time.
So, yeah. D8 for the next 10 minutes, you can use it on ability checks, but like not damage, stuff like that.
Right. Okay. I'm just going to hit this creature in front of me again with me.
Not your turn yet. I'll give you a shout when you got it.
Oh, sorry, mate.
Yeah, that's alright. You just got inspired by Valerie, that's all. Vix, that one that you're at the minute, like one-on-one, like just straight up toe-to-toe, like Rocky style, is gonna like go for you. Oh, yeah, that's 22. 21.
That hits.
So you take D4 2d4 bludgeon, 2d4 poison. My bad.
Went too quick.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
Whoa.
That is not the good formula.
Someone just died.
You take 2,000 points. No, you take 5 points of bludgeon, 7 points of poison.
It took that many hit points. It's killed you in your next life.
Yeah. As they
Why
say, man.
would it?
On the
Why
next
would
game, you won't
E4
recognize my
even
face.
be?
I think it's I don't remember, but there's something in math that is like lowercase e. I think it's exponential or things. I know it's the reverse of logarithmic, but I don't know all the English about this because I barely remember the French. I mean, math.
Yeah, fuck math.
Math can go die in a hole.
Yet we all gather around to play a game based on.
Shut your mouth.
Lol. So I went to the article for the exponential thing, and it's translated in what looks like Sanskrit, looks like Hindi, Bahasa Indonesia, Italian, another Bahasa something, Dutch, Portuguese, what I think is Russian, and some kind of Arabic dialect. And I can't see the others because I think they're not being properly translated.
But we need to start dealing in E4s instead of D4s. That'll really fuck shit.
Yeah, we also need to roll E4s for our hit points as well.
All right, it's gonna again. No, the one that Valerie just fucking hit. He's gonna have a go on her with the big old clobbery fist.
Yeah, that
Yeah. So you take the 4d4 as well. So you take 8 points of bludgeoning damage and 5 points of poison damage.
This token makes me think of a Pokemon.
Yeah, it looks like Cypher, innit? Alright, Vix, is your turn.
Vix is going to be very, let's say, frustrated with her failure to properly hit things. So she's going to release. Wait, no, not that. She's going to Ray Frost. The one in front of her. Yes.
Finally got it.
For 1 damage.
Oh, is it just one?
No, it's just what I
Oh.
rolled because it's. Wait, it's.
It rolled a
it's
2d8.
yeah,
Yeah, it rolled a 1.
it's just that one of them was a 1.
Oh, right. Okay, you hit it, and it does a pretty decent bit of damage, and then some of the mushroom starts to freeze. Again, all the mushrooms kind of scream. The sound, how fast combat like is in real time. The sound must be crazy with the amount of screaming these mushrooms are doing. But is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, Ak, it's your turn.
I'm going to hit it with my hammer.
Go for it.
If I had a hammer.
And I bet that didn't hit.
you can use a D8 though.
That hit.
Oh, that hits, does it? Right.
Just squashed it. Flattened it. Yeah, just straight up. You hit it once with the hammer, lift it up. It tries it. Well, it did hit you, didn't it? And then just bang, straight back down again. That your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn. Oh, no, I don't get... Actually, can I... From there, can I move to there? Does that give me any benefit for flanking?
To where? Sorry.
Well,
you have to be
moving from
opposite-
here.
You have to be opposite sides to flanking.
Right.
So if you came to there, you'd be flanking with Vix.
Is that going to open me up to an attack of opportunity?
No, you shouldn't.
No, it's like
In its range.
being yeah.
Right. I'll do that then.
It's engaged with Vix, so it won't attack of object.
If nothing else, that should give Vix an advantage now.
Okay, that it.
Yep, all done, mate.
Just offhand, this guy did die, right?
No, he didn't.
Oh,
He was
Okay.
very, very close, but he really fucking close, but he didn't die. He's just basically just a pulpy, mushroomy mess.
Okay. Cool.
Fart in his general direction. That should do it.
Hey, that's my line.
The guy with the hooks just fucking scrabbles his way over to where you are, Robert, and he comes up right beside you.
He takes a whack.
All right.
16
Just hits.
for 9 slashing.
All right, you slash him across, and he just lifts up one of his mighty hooks and goes to slash you back.
Okay.
He's got a +6 to hit.
Yeah, he doesn't hit. I'm too short
No,
for
still
you,
miss.
tall bastard.
He goes for a second attack.
Go for it.
Or 19 +6, yeah,
that
25.
hit.
So you take 2d6 +4. So you take 9 points of damage right back.
Okay. I deserve that.
Alright, this mushroom man got a clue what he's doing, so he's just coming in on this side. Which mushroom's that? Oh, the one that's nearly dead is going to make an attack on you as well. It's 15, so that's a miss as well, right?
Yep.
Yep, he misses his turn. Drow's coming in. The Duragar, sorry, I'm still fucking reading the thing. And Robert, it's your turn again.
Okay. Then I will focus my efforts on my first attack to the little shit in front of me. And if it dies, my second attack to the claw thing.
Oh. So the attack that hits absolutely decimates it because it had like 3 hit points.
Mm-hmm.
And your second attack misses,
Yeah,
unfortunately. That would have been fucking
I will
nice.
use some of my movement just to come around the back end of this clawed beast.
Okay, yeah, no problem. I'm literally just going to be AFK for like a minute. Give me a second.
Okay. Ooh, a lot of little fuckers on this page.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
All right, Valerie, it's your turn.
Okay. I'll go to the one. Thick. Go there. And hit it.
Go
Right
for it.
here. That one.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Is that advantage because it's nearly? And that's not advantage from there, is it?
Not Valerie, no. Vix will, but Valerie won't.
Yeah, Vix and Ack will get advantage.
Cool.
Sorry, man.
That's me just now then.
All right, it's that one's turn, and it is massively confused about what to do. So all three of you are gonna have to make Constitution saving throws.
Wait, who has to make a Constitution saving throws?
Vix, Valerie, and Ack, because it can do it to anyone within 5 feet of it.
That will actually teach me to check on Brexit news in the middle of D&D.
All right, Ack, you make the save. Valerie, you failed it again.
I know. It's like a constitution.
Stop laugh.
Yeah, Vix and Valerie, you are both stunned until you can make the save again at the end of your next turn.
But I'm all right.
Yep, you're fine, but you do spot a little Duragar coming up behind you. It doesn't quite make it to you yet, but it's coming up there pretty quick.
Okay then.
It's the mushroom's turn, but the mushroom's dead. So Vix, you can try and make your Constitution save. Still didn't make it. Let me double check. Yeah, you didn't make it. So it goes straight back onto Ack's turn. Vix is still stunned. Ack, it's your turn. You got one right in front of you, and then there's a Duragar coming up about 10 foot behind you, and then another mushroom next to him.
Okay.
You currently have advantage on your attack with this one, I believe, as your stun.
Yeah.
Does it still count if Vix is stunned?
Yeah, I believe. Well, I should imagine so.
I'm not sure. Doesn't matter. I'm going to turn around and face the Duragar, and I'm going to cast. Inflict wound.
Nasty.
I assume that's a hit.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I'm going to cast that at level 3. So that's 19 points of damage and 8 points of next.
Oh, so that's what
27 altogether?
total.
Yeah.
You killed it. One hit, one shot, dead. You just turn and you see it kind of, its skin bubbles and starts to like move away from the flesh, and the spores disperse and it just drops to the ground.
That's the way we do it.
Yeah, baby. All right, that your turn.
That's my turn.
All right, it's this hook man's turn. He's gonna. You're right there. He's gonna go for you again, Rob.
Go for it.
21.
21 will hit.
I'll roll the second attack as well.
Yes, they both hit.
Yeah, 22. Yeah, okay. So you take as was it 2d6 plus 4. So you take 22 points of damage altogether as it hits you with its right hand and then straight across with the left, and you just take a hard hit on both.
Okay. See, Robert just kind of spit out a bit of blood and kind of wipe his face.
You infect me, I infect you.
All right, that's his turn. This mushroom that's next to the Duragar is gonna come up and he's gonna hit you with his big old rubbery looking mushroom fist. Ack.
Oh no, he isn't.
Nope, nope. He kind of stumbles over the corpse of the Duragar that falls at his feet, and then just kind of slips and totally misses that shot. That mushroom's dead, so that can come out of the initiative. This drow is getting confused and then like backtracks on itself because every time it moves somewhere, the hook horror moves as well. So it's a little bit confused as to where to go. Robert, it's your turn.
Well, I take 2 swipes at Mr. Claw Guy. Oh shit. And I'm guessing the 13 misses.
Yeah, that's 2 misses.
And in that case, I've got nothing else.
Okay, Valerie, you want to make your Constitution saving throw?
Can do.
Yeah, you've been here before. You know what it's all about. You coughed that shit right up.
Nice. That's all I'm gonna do because that's all I can do because it's the end of my turn.
Yep. Damn. How many mushrooms have we got left alive? Oh, that's the one right in the middle, isn't it? Alright, yeah, he's gonna I mean he sees you kind of cough all them spores up and he just punches you straight in the top of the head. Right on the top. No, he doesn't. It's a 7. On Valerie, that is. I assume your AC is higher than 7.
Yep. Honestly, I'm a bard. It's good to check.
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, Duragar's dead. But yeah, I assumed you were higher than 7.
Yeah,
Vic,
but it's always good to check with bards.
yeah, that's what I thought. You never know. Vix, it's your turn.
And I'm going to Real Frost again, which seems to, I don't know, maybe I should forget this whole fighter thing and entirely go back to being a caster.
No, I'll pay off one day. Is it 10 points on that with the one that's right in front of you?
Yeah.
That is exactly what it needed, and it you freeze it and it just frozen solid, lifeless, kind of almost like a ice sculpture of a mushroom.
Lol.
Is that you going to use any of your movement?
Yeah, I'm gonna get a little back, and and I'm actually okay.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
No,
wait a
no,
minute.
no.
You're stunned. I've only
Wait.
just realized you are stunned, right?
Oh shit! So I was supposed to. Okay, so let's go back.
Yeah,
You can
that's
do the
that's
toss,
my
and I'm
mistake.
gonna do my. But doesn't stun just last a turn and
Oh, oh.
and then it's over?
No, you have to repeat the same throw at the end of your next turn.
And the fungi miraculously comes back to life.
Yeah.
Switching.
Pacifying spores. The myconid ejects spores on creatures that sees within 5 feet of it.
Oh, I
16
get.
Constitution saving throw. Be stunned for 1 minute.
Oh, it's 1 minute. Okay.
Yeah.
So I got this one. Tell me I got this one.
You are not stunned anymore, but that is the end of your turn.
All right.
All right. Oh, I'm sorry. That would have been perfect. But yeah, that's the end of your turn. He's still alive. He's still in front of you. But Ak, it's your turn.
Okay, I can hit the one in front of Vix with advantage now.
You can, the one that was dead and now isn't.
Okay, I'm going in two-handed with the Warhammer.
12 hits.
Yes. And that squishes the fucker again.
There he goes, just kill stealing. Oh, fuck's sake.
Dead is dead.
Dead is dead, and it is dead. You got one right behind you, and that's what you got.
I'm really hoping that someone's going to take that fucker out.
All right, it's Hook Boy's turn. I'm so sorry, Robert. This could be it.
It's okay.
Your first one hits, right? +6, yeah. Oh, second one definitely hits.
Okay.
Am I close enough to use cutting words? I'll check. Uh, 60 feet, so I'll use cutting words as well.
Okay, you want to use cutting words on the first one or the second one?
The
It's
second one.
Yeah, the second one's.
Yeah, so a D8 and take some, I believe.
Yep. Are we doubling dice or are we doubling dice damage?
It's up to you, DM, dude.
I'll just double the damage on the dice.
So yeah, take away 2 from the second one.
So there's 18 -2, so 16 for the second one. 11 for the first, 16 for the second.
Yeah, I'm down.
You're down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, Robert's down.
Oh dear.
All right. It's is that mushroom that's next to you, Ak? It's his turn, so he's gonna make
Okay.
his swooping mushroom fist attack.
And he still ain't going to hit.
Still misses. All right, that's the end of his turn. The drow, now he sees Robert goes down. The Duragar is still confused as to where he's going. I don't even know where he's going, and I'm the one controlling him. He's going to start making his way over here. He's just shambling around in the middle. Robert, you're going to need to make a death save.
Mhm. That's one fail.
Ah, that's a fail, man. All right, Valerie, it's your turn.
I am going to use my bonus action to use healing word on Robert after I go down. So it's 60 feet, and I cast it second level. So that'd be 2d4.
Mm-hmm.
Who rolls that? You or me? You.
So
Yeah, cool.
Robert get 11 health back. That was my
Okay,
bonus
knock
for
the
my
fuck
actual
out again.
Yeah, you still got your regular action as well.
What that's on this guy here. 2. Great.
I was a 15, innit?
Yeah, 15. So I can actually use the one I thought of afterwards, which was not good, but better than the first one. Which I'll shout at it. He may be a mushroom, but I wouldn't use you.
Unfortunately, he's just not phased by it because he gets a +1 to wisdom.
Never mind.
It was close. It was close.
Only 2 dice, so it's not much.
All right, Vix, it's your turn, and you've got your full turn this time. You can actually do it. You can actually do it this time.
Cool, thanks.
My bad. It was totally my fault. I should have called it, and I forgot until after your turn. But I didn't think it was fair to leave it because I made Valerie do her.
So, I see that the one next to me is down, so I'm gonna do my actual ray of frost. Oh, fuck.
12 still hits.
Ah. Ignore the 8, it's 2 to 6.
Yeah.
And I use my bonus action to second.
Oh, what are you using your bonus action for? Sorry.
Second one.
Okie doke.
And I won't move.
Okay, Ak, you're up.
Okie dokie. What to do? What to do? Right, I'm going to go after the other shambler.
Okay.
And I'm going to hit him with my hammer.
Attack of opportunity from the mushroom.
Yeah, sure.
Because it's not within 5 feet of Vix. Misses anyway. These things cannot fucking hit you, man.
Uh-huh. So two-handed warhammer on the shambler. Plus, I'm going to roll my d8 of inspiration to make sure I hit the bastard.
Yeah, I like after your turn last night. 7. Nice. That hit.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, after your turn last time, I was like, I had inspiration.
5 points of damage.
All right, he takes the hit, and then you kind of see it has like plant life, like kind of moss and fungus kind of growing out of it, and it kind of like turns its head to look at you, and kind of bits of the fungus and stuff kind of snap as it turns its head. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, Robert. He sees you get back up, and he is pissed off.
I'm still prone, I think, at the moment.
Oh yeah, he sees the life come back into your eyes, and he is like, Psh, "Not today, boy." 20. Second one misses. Second one's a 9.
Mm-hmm.
You take 10 points of damage. So you have you got 1 hit point?
Yeah.
Jesus, man. And he's gonna start making his way further into the cave, towards the rest of you.
Who's snappy?
Yeah.
Will take a hit.
Yeah, sure. As you're lying on the ground, just
Well, I've got
swing at
misses
it.
anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You get you know, even in the last moments, you're like still swinging away. Barely, your vision's kind of blurred, so you miss. You think you hit him, but it might be it's a 1 in 4 chance because you can see 4 of them. So yeah, but unfortunately you miss. That's Hook Boy's turn. Mr. Mushroom up here, gonna come down for a punch on Vix.
Misses.
Yeah, that misses. Yeah, that's it. That's his turn. Missed. The Duragar is. Oh, I'm actually gonna get to making an attack with one of these guys. Holds up like a. It's like a pick, and he goes to make like a. To get you with it, Ack. It's a +4 to hit. 12 misses.
Not today.
Pulls this like pick out, swings it at you, and you just move to the left. It just swings past your face, not fast.
Yep.
All right, Robert.
I will. Robert will focus his hand, place them on his chest, and I think I can do this. I could be wrong. Oh no, I can't use it on myself, can I?
Can you not use laying hands on yourself?
Well, it says a
You
creature you
can.
touch.
Yeah, you can use it on
You can
yourself.
touch yourself.
Okay.
Just like your one.
Just don't do it in public.
I will use. I will use my lay on hands.
I think my favorite use of lay on hands was when I was this Furbolg paladin, and I basically made it. I don't want to call it a hacker because that's stupid, but uh, uh, but I basically King Konged in myself into lay on hands, and I had 1 HP as well.
I will leave myself 5 points and give myself 20. I will then come behind this undead Drogar in hope that it will give my colleague flanking.
All right. That your turn?
It is.
All right, Valerie, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to the side of this to give Vix also, and try and hit it with my.
Go for it.
Nope.
Do you not get advantage?
Yeah, you'd get advantage
Oh,
also
right.
because Vix is on the other side. Yeah, yeah. That hits.
Awesome. Two.
God.
The
I'm not
bard
good at
just
drawing.
with the tiny little needle of a rapier, just poking little holes in it.
The dice God giveth, and they taketh away.
Oh
The
man,
dice gods hate me for some reason.
2 is better than none. Vix, is your turn.
So I can't see with So it's now
Yeah, this one that you got this one right in front of you. This one here is right in front of you, and you got Valerie right on the other side, like flanking it. Everything else around you's dead.
Let's attempt a Shadow Blade. You know, it's the same fucking modifier. Yes,
23.
finally.
Piercing. It's still standing, but only just. You slice it and it screams out in pain, but it's the only one left, so the scream just echoes throughout the cabin. But it's looking real rough. There's like mushroom shit flying everywhere. And Ak, it's your turn unless you've got any other movement or anything. Vix.
No. No, I don't have anything.
Okay. Ak, it's your turn.
Okay. Couple of quick questions. You say there that we can see the spores and all of that that's activating, and the moss and and all this that's moving them around, yeah?
Yeah.
And this is all on the surface of them, yeah?
I mean, you can't see their inside, so it's on the surface.
But these are rotting things, so they're kind of riddled with holes anyway, yeah?
Yeah, you'd assume so. I think more what it is that they don't describe it very well in the book, but I think what it is that the spores are inside it, animating it. It's not necessarily that it's like a now a living creature. It's just that
Okay.
it's more the spores in the body.
So if they were a pot, they wouldn't be able to wouldn't be very good at holding water. They'd essentially be an open container, yeah?
I mean, it's plant life, so the plant life could absorb it.
Because what I want to do is I want to use destroy water, because that should kill the spores, which would of course cause it to just drop dead.
I mean, there's nothing about that. I mean, it's
I usually every time when this comes to the table, I personally kill it in the butt because nip it in the butt because this is OP basically.
I mean,
If you don't want me to do it that way, that's fine. I'm not bothered. It was just a crazy idea that I.
Yeah, if there was more information on them, then I could make more of an educated guess. But there's like little to no information other than the fact that it says it's a plant and it's a spore, and like that's it.
And plants need water to survive. And if you destroy that water, but shall we just not go down this path?
Look,
Technically, people can too.
this is a fantasy plant, and it doesn't need water. Let's just say that.
Yeah, fine.
This is my world, and my plants don't need water.
It was worth a shot.
I mean, Robert tried to get a fucking ridiculous thing for a mount, so you know everyone's got to try.
Okay, that being the case, okay, yeah, I'm going to hit. I'm going to. I'm going to hit Hook Boy with Guiding Bolt. Yeah, Guiding Bolt. Okay, okay.
Yeah, that hits. And yeah, I was going to call it a night after this encounter.
Cool.
Yeah, that definitely gets it.
Yeah, 12 radiant damage on Hook Boy.
Alright, 12 radiant damage. And its eyes are like fixed on you now. Alright, that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
And in a straight retaliation, Hooky Boy is hooking at you. 21 for the first attack.
Yeah, hits me.
And 21 again for the second attack.
Yeah, hits me.
That is 7 points damage for the first. £12 damage for the second. So 19 total.
Okay.
Alright, Vix, that one that you just attacked is making one last attempt to get you. He's going to be at disadvantage as well. He's not going to hit. Yeah, so he's going to miss. So that's going to be the end of his turn. Probably the end of his life. The Duragar is going to just turn around just 180 and just overhand with the pick onto Robert. 14. Nope, misses. He's not going to move because he's not going to want to get chopped up. Robert, it's your turn, and you've got advantage.
Bad luck for him because he's still gonna get chopped up.
$16 hits. 15 also hits, I think. Let me double check. Yeah, yeah, they both hit.
It's slicing good.
Just chopped him right up.
Is he still alive?
It's not an issue. He is not alive. You absolutely decimated him.
Good to know.
You sliced him up real good with that sword blade.
Okay.
Valerie, it's your turn, unless Robert's got any more he wants to do. You can move.
Yeah, I'll move into range of the Scorpion King guy.
You guys are just using this just flanking tactic for this whole fight now.
If it works.
Yeah, man, I like it. It's good seeing some actual tactics. Valerie, it's your turn.
Right, let's try the rapier again.
With advantage. That one
Alright,
hit.
yes.
Try it again, just in case you get 20. Alright, but they both hit.
7, nice.
Killed it. You just poked enough holes in it to put it out of its misery.
Nice.
All the water it was containing drained out.
Yeah, and there was loads of water as well. If you got rid of that, it probably would have been dead.
Don't fuck with me.
All right, yeah, it just drops to the floor. You got any movement you want to make or any bonus actions? Everything around you is dead. All everyone's got left is the hooky thing.
I'll move towards.
Okay,
And
that
that'll
it.
be my turn.
Okay, Vix, you're up.
Move over a little bit so that I can line up properly with
Who moved over
Robert.
what? Oh yeah. So everyone around me is dead, which is cool. So I'm gonna go and Ray of Frost the hooky boy.
Do it. 15 misses.
I must
No, it
have.
doesn't. 15 hits. 15 hits. My mistake. 15
Oh,
definitely hits.
cool. Because that's pretty good damage.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's still standing, but you see like the frost go up one side. He kind of like snaps his arm, and all the frost breaks off. But he's taken a fair hit there. Ack, it's your turn.
All right, do I get double advantage?
It doesn't stand.
Because I'm just asking because I'm flanking him, but the after effects of the guiding bolt means I got advantage on him anyway.
Yeah, if double advantage was a thing, you would totally have it.
Fair enough.
But as it stands, it would mean that any kind of disadvantage would make it a straight roll.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I hit the motherfucker.
Yeah, there's no disadvantage anyway, so yeah, you're on it. 20.
7 points of damage.
It's nice. It's taking some hits, man. It's taking some hits. It's taking some damage, and it's starting to look significantly weaker than when it started.
And as a bonus action, I'm going to use my action surge to replenish some hit points.
You mean second wind?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, you do that.
Because action surge is
It's a fighter.
Yeah, you knew what I meant. I knew what I meant. I just used the wrong fucking one.
Yeah, get it right, man. Come on.
It's just very important
Trying
to
to
be very clear because I'm
shit.
1 hour ahead of you. This is not my native tongue. I must make things as clear as possible in my brain
didn't
as I
help when you
can,
kept
and I
calling them-
still gotta take care of the line.
Probably didn't help that you kept calling them drought.
Drow, yeah.
Oh, seriously, draw, Jurgo.
Right, that's you got some hit points back. Sook Boy's turn. He's taking a look around. Valerie looks at you. He says, "You're new. You haven't seen these bad boys." And he looks at his hooks and he's like, "Yeah, you haven't seen these bad boys yet." So he's having a go at you, Valerie.
Come at me.
Misses the first one. Oh, he's well confident. You see him. He's a cocky motherfucker. Second one hits. It was 12 for the first one. Did the first one hit?
One does not hit, I believe. Nope.
Okay,
Just
so you
doesn't.
take the second
Cool.
You take 11 points of damage. The first one hits and you just kind of duck. The second one just manages to catch you. All right. That's gonna. I don't know, man. He's not like he's gonna just take the attack of opportunity from all of you. I think and just try and move away up in this direction. He's not liking the advantage.
So do we all get an attack of opportunity with advantage?
All three of you get a attack of opportunity, yeah. Yep, Robert hits. Takes 9 points. Valerie, you get one as well. You don't get advantage on yours though.
He's just so you know that would be my sentinel advantage. So his movement speed is actually reduced to 0.
Would a
He's
16
what?
hit?
Yeah, 16 hits, yeah. Oh yeah, he took like a lot of attack, like just a load of fucking a barrage of abuse then. As he tried to move, but he starts making his getaway.
His movement speed is 0.
Oh, we got from the Sentinel.
Yep.
Oh shit, okay. He's stuck where he was then.
Yep.
So what? Do none of those hits count, or
No,
Yeah, they all count. He's just he can't finish his movement. Oh man, the Sentinel sucks.
Yep.
It's so good. All right, Robert, it's your turn.
Bash bash.
Nat 20.
19 points of damage.
Oh, he is just barely hanging on.
Do you know what? Just for fun, I will also kick in a smite. Which is 1d6.
How do you want to do this? Because he had 1 hit point.
So after seeing him try and move away, Robert says, clearly you have not much room in your heart for love, and I slice across his torso.
Nice. Just slice him wide open. Screams out in pain as you cut him in half with the saw blade. He just lands on the floor in 2 pieces. And we'll probably give it a rest there tonight.
Yeah,
There was a lot
that
of
was
combat.
cool.
There was a lot of combat.
Yeah.
I don't think we've done any like big long combat sessions since like the first
Yeah.
session. So
well, that was eight mobs all in one.
yeah, I was like, you know what? We've missed out on a lot of combat. I'm going to throw everything at you now to make up for the lack of combat we've had previously.
Well, you definitely did.